everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new movie dropped on Netflix called True Spirit, and this movie it is from Australia and it is based on a true story, and this movie starring Teagan Croft, Anna Pencoin, and this movie it is directed by Sarah Spielline. So this movie it is based on a true story, and you see in this movie Jessica, she's only 16 years old, but she is determined to cross the ocean, like from Australia to all the way comes back to Sydney. I guess she's determined to take this tour by herself. So in this movie it is a like kind of like a biopic on Jessica who goes on this tour by herself. So this movie it is kind of like for her to like get ready for this tour. Her parents, we see she has very supporting parents in this movie. She has like they have 4 children, and like there is also one guy who is her coach, like he's been coaching her how to take this trip. And we also see in this movie all this reporter who is front of their house, always they're trying to get the news, why she's doing this, or is this safe, and all these things. So this movie it is, because it's a biopic, it does goes bit by bit. Although it is also a family drama about this girl, she's going there and her parents supporting her. And there is some scene actually very beautifully shot, this movie. Some of the scene I was like, oh, it does looks really amazing. Some of the scene, the way it was shot, especially on the ocean, some of the scene, I'm guessing these are like on green screen or something. That is, of course, I personally never been to Australia, but I always want to go there one day, hopefully. That is why any movie I see from there, it's always about something to do with water sports. Most of movie Hollywood make in Australia, they're always about surfing or anything. I guess they have a lot of ocean there, and there the things they do over there is totally different. The parents are so easygoing, like they let their kids do whatever they feel like. In this movie's case, you are like, this 16 years old, she's going this cross the ocean tour by herself, and this parents, like the mom is so chill in this. I was like, are you kidding me, mom? You're like too chill. And the dad is a little bit like worried. And these people, they just hang around. They don't have work or nothing in any movie I see. So I don't know how they pay their bills. Of course, they're always living by the ocean. They do have a like an all amazing life. That being said, what do I think about this movie? As I was saying, this movie, it is very beautifully shot. Some of the scene is very heartbreaking, and same time in this movie, like every time I see this in this movie, it really took me out of this movie. Like no matter what is, you have any technology, how was she able to talk on the phone across the ocean? Like whole movie she was talking to her parents on the phone. Like I was like really ridiculous when I was watching it. No way that was true, because I don't even think, like anywhere I go on the lake, my phone has no reception on the lake anywhere. And like she's like the middle of the ocean, how she has a phone connection? Didn't make any sense. But throughout the phone she was talking to her mom and dad and the coach. I was like, how is that make any sense really? I'm like, probably there like some explanation or something. I didn't believe it at all. It was really ridiculous, because it really took me out of this movie every time she was on the phone, because like not any moment of this movie felt like she was alone. Because like I was thinking, oh, maybe at some point she will not able to talk on the phone, well, there was some scene she was lonely and stuff, but this movie, it is really unbelievable. Then again, it's based on a true story. Who am I to say anything? But this boat should not be floating like this on the ocean. Although it was many times, it felt like it will be done in the ocean, but it wasn't. It wasn't. And yeah, sometimes it was really hard for me to believe. This movie didn't create any tension for this character. You are like no point of this movie you felt like Jessica, she was in danger. And yeah, I didn't like this movie as much as I wanted to, although it is a very inspiring story. But at some point you have to put something like believable. That's what I'm gonna say about this movie. And you let me know in the comment, what do you think about this movie? And if you enjoyed this review, don't watch other reviews on other many Australian movie I have made review on, because they're always dropping on Netflix. Although they're always similar stuff they're doing. I just want them to make something with the suburb. I want to know how they live their life over there. People like just seems like they're chilling all the time. That is what I want from Netflix. Next movie, make something in the suburb. So I can learn more about their culture, I guess. Is it different from here or what? And that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment. What do you think about this movie? And if you enjoyed about this review, don't share my other reviews on other Netflix movies. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time. Please take care.